Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. This is the first time on my phone.
I know.
Never hit the live button ever.
We were going to go live, and he goes, well, I said to him, I said, we're going to go live on your phone because we want it on your page. And he goes, I've never touched the live button on my Facebook before. And I was like, are you kidding?
Not that I'm scared to do so. I just didn't really have a need until now.
Right. So we were wondering, like, why are we going to go live? What are we going to go online and tell people about today?
Right.
Because you normally don't do that.
Correct.
Yeah, and you've been very private, typically, right?
For the most part, I'd say so.
Yeah, you only have your friends on Facebook that you pretty much talk to or direct to, or when you post things on social media, it just goes to them. And you've been very private as you're having your privacy settings done, and now recently you've gone public a little bit more comfortable doing that. If people watch me, you know I'm not real private. I'm definitely public with what I do. And I wanted to tell Omi that he needs to go live and he needs to talk about himself, because I don't think most people on his friends list know really how freaking cool Omi is and how freaking smart he is. Why don't you start about talking like what happened 9 years ago?
Right. So 9 years ago, I applied for a position at a supplement company called Nature's Way. They are based out here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And I went into Nature's Way not knowing a single thing about dietary supplements. But over the years, I've definitely gained more knowledge on all type of aspects in the industry, ranging from probiotics, herbs, CoQ10s, fish oils, you name it. And my fascination more so is with probiotics, because most people don't know this, about 80% of our immune health is in our gut.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So 7 years you were at Nature's Way here in Green Bay.
Right.
And you had an opportunity right after COVID to get an interview with another company.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm employed at a company called Blue Root Health. They are based out in the East Coast, and they've been wonderful and definitely expanding my knowledge in the industry.
Now,
and get to do a little bit more travel, etc. Fun stuff.
Exactly. Now, who do you mainly sell supplement products to?
To practitioners.
Okay. Private practice?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Right. It does range from even nurses can purchase directly from us. So it's doctors, chiropractors. They can be in a private practice. They can be employed at a hospital. It doesn't really matter, but we are a practitioner brand.
Mm-hmm. Now, would you say your line that you represent has a lot more of a variety of supplementation or supplements to purchase for those practitioners, or did Nature's Way have more?
I would say that Nature's Way definitely had a bigger portfolio of different supplements.
Okay, but yours, how would you feel yours are different now than what Nature's Way are?
Right.
Potency.
Right. Well, I definitely got to be careful on that topic. I mean, don't want to really talk or anything. Let's just say that they're just really clean formulations.
Right. And so I'm really glad that you said clean formulations, because I had no idea about pre-probiotics, enzymes, anything like that until I met Omi, and I really didn't care. I wasn't really I wasn't specifically interested in supplementation. I was more interested in like hair stuff, because I've been a hairdresser for 23 years. So I'm more interested in anti-aging products when it came to topical things. However, most of the time, your anti-aging supplementation comes from the inside out. I don't think that people understand how truly effective products are when you ingest them correctly, and the right ones. Actually help you more than what you're putting on your face. It's interesting to me that people spend, because I'm a professional in the industry when it comes to products and supplements and topical agents. It's interesting to me how much people will spend on those products, yet they're eating like complete crap and they don't have any idea about nutrition, right? And so fast forward to me being introduced to a supplementation product that is social selling, a very high-end line, something I've never been really interested in until I started doing stem cell injections under the direction of a physician, where I actually learned how to, I actually went to school to be a dentist, dropped out to be a hairdresser. And I've always been interested in the science part of it. And so when Omi, when I met him and he was interested in the science part of supplementation, and I got thrown into, on sort of on accident, someone sent me a bottle of something in the mail and I used it, and 5 days later my right knee was completely healed of pain. And one of my medical physician doctors, who I did stem cell injections under the direction of at one point, looked at the ingredients and was like, wow, this stuff literally could change somebody physically, like physically when they ingest it. There's actually a noticeable difference visually with these people. And that is what intrigued me the most, because it was fascinating to me that someone could take something, ingest it, and it could make a physical change in their body, like outside appearance, right?
Well, not just the exterior, but the interior, joint health and whatnot. And
joint health, like so many other things. And so when I approached Omi with that product line, I and his friend Caitlin, who also I view as like the Encyclopedia Britannica of supplementation products, both of them, I told them, please look at the ingredients and tell me why not to do this, right? And both of them, I considered like a third-party research person, and they told me that all the product ingredients were exceptional and there were no fillers and yada, yada, yada. So I really was looking towards Omi for some serious direction when it came to supplements. And so fast forward, we are working together now. It's interesting how, like, so if you guys follow me, I went from a full-time 50, 60 hour a week hairdresser to part-time hairdresser, and building the home of our dreams based on me working my tail off in a social networking, network marketing position, where I'm a leader in a company that sells supplements worldwide. So very fortunate with that, but I was able to also be able to be home a little bit more. And I hear Omi every single day talk to people on the phone about supplements, and he just amazes me every single day on like his knowledge of products. And so throughout the last 2 years of my career, he has seen me grow. He has seen what this industry has done for us financially, and other people that we have been able to touch financially. And he got this aha moment, I think, on the cruise. If you guys were following us a couple weeks ago, we were on a cruise to Bahamas and Jamaica and stuff, and it was an incentive trip that we both earned. So we were able to hang out with our teams, and I don't know, like, how wouldn't you have that aha moment that you might want to like actually really do something here?
It was definitely during the cruise.
Yeah. Were you talking to people on the cruise?
I was. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Some really good friends of ours that are also involved in the business.
Yeah.
Beth, if you're watching, Angela.
Yeah. And the
Sarah.
husbands too of these professionals that we work with, they actually see what these products can actually do for their family. And Omi has seen that. Like in the very beginning, he wasn't as supportive because he thought, oh, another one of these things you're doing. And it's like me being a hairdresser. I always want to try the next best thing that's actually going to work even better. And technology advances and science and things like that. And so I've always been interested in using my clients and my family as guinea pigs to see what's better. And I can't talk about or rep something that I don't truly believe in that doesn't work for us, right? And so you've seen so many great results from these products, and you're only 30 years old. Like,
well, I think that the biggest one, I mean, for one, I love the collagen. The collagen is great. And then recently, I know that Enrich has been around for a while, but it seems like now that I hit 30, there's just been a little bit more digestive issues. I don't want to say, oh my God, as soon as you turn 30, everything just goes to shit. But just saying, experience a little bit more bloating, a little bit more gas, TMI, but taking digestive enzymes has really helped me a lot. So I don't really experience those digestive issues now that I take a dietary enzyme to help break down those proteins, fats, carbs. I don't think that a lot of people really understand the importance of taking them.
And we're not here today to give you the science behind why you need them. That can come later on.
It's just something that's helped me and I've recently discovered.
Yeah. It's crazy. One of my clients, Dr. Lamoni, he's an orthopedic surgeon. I do his hair. And I like to conversate with him when he's behind the chair about peptides and collagen and why it's helpful for joints and things like that. And he said, because he got his wife to, Gail, to start using these products, and it was very hard for her to get going because she's so, her husband told her to do it and she just didn't do it, right? And he's like, I can tell my wife to do it. I can tell even my patients to do it, and people still won't do it. And it's crazy how people are told something by a medical physician and then they still don't make the changes in their life. And then 10 years later down the road, they complain about it, that they've got a problem and they just didn't listen to their doctor. So the reason why I say that is because I had been telling Omi for a long time, you got to try these products, you got to try these products, you got to try these products. And then I finally got just tired of talking about it, and I just never said anything anymore about it, right? And you found it on your own.
I did.
Like you're like, oh, well, they're here. I might as well start taking them. And all of a sudden, like within a week of you taking the enzymes, you literally had no bloat. I mean, you looked completely physically different.
It was just within a few days of taking these enzymes.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah. Just a few days. It really made that much of a difference.
We have a very large customer and associate base in our organization. And just in the last couple of weeks, when Omi decided that he wanted to kind of take the reins as the customer service portion of our business, which I was like, hello, bring. Clue phone actually rang and he answered it. I'm not really joking. I'm joking, but I'm not joking. It took him a couple years to see how he is such an influence in his regular job that he can also be an influence in our business here together. And what's awesome about this compensation plan is you can double dip, meaning you can have a spouse account, or if you have a child over the age of 18, they can also be one of your lines of business.
Yeah, and a lot of companies don't permit that.
They don't. And so I always say to people when I'm talking to them about the business aspect of what we do, I talk about like 10 paychecks are better than 5, right? And they're like, yeah, okay. So it was just natural for him with his background, extensive background in supplementation, that he'd just take over the customer side of our business. And so if you are a customer of ours, thank you. By the way, we absolutely love helping you out with specific things that you need. And if we don't know, we've got 130,000 other people in a group page talking about all the things that they're benefiting from as well. So we can throw you into that page and you can see other people having success. It's kind of like a review page, like Amazon review page. So I'm clearly not the Encyclopedia Britannica of it. Omi pretty much is, but you don't have to in order to do this business. We have systems set in place, but we kind of came on today because I'm like, we need to go live and we need to tell your story quick. We need to tell people, who you are, because I don't think most people knew how freaking smart you are.
Or that I was even involved in the supplement industry, and I've been involved for just about a decade.
Yeah. So a lot of times I'll run to him. I'm like, can you tell me quick, can you Google this? Or do you have something that you can tell me about this specific probiotic strain or whatever? And it's crazy how much knowledge is in his head. So
I'm a geek.
Yeah, geek. So, okay, well, we don't want to take too much of your time, but we want to thank you so much for, trusting us. And, you're going to see a lot more of us. We're going to do a lot more stuff together socially. So get ready.
Right. Excited.
It's going to be a fun ride.
I'm on this bandwagon.
Awesome. All right, you guys.
All right.
Take
Bye.
it easy. Bye.